That's a good start for today, that's for sure. I just read something here recently, and it sort of like it ties in. It doesn't talk. It was talked about setting goals, and the person said, when you set a goal, it's really a view into the future, and most of us would pay the price if we really knew we were going to get somewhere down the road. Uh, how can you help us in something like that?
Well, I like to say that I have this client. We're gonna name her Kaylin, and Kaylin had challenges with having the results or achieving success the way that she believed that she was to achieve the goals. She wanted to be successful. Kaylin unfortunately got laid off from her job due to a merger, and instead of looking for another job, she decided that she will go and venture out to do her own business. She always wanted to have her own business. So she's an entrepreneur at heart, yet, there's a lot of things that she still needed to learn. And she had 3 children, a supportive husband that was there for her and that, actually supported her in her venture. So we can say that she had a good opportunity for her to flourish and do what she needed to do in her business. Yet she was finding herself very frustrated, emotionally exhausted. And many of you, if you are familiar, if you can relate to her story, you will understand. Like personally, me as an entrepreneur, I can honestly understand where she was coming from. And so, yes, she was emotionally exhausted, and more than anything, because she was emotionally exhausted, she found herself most of the time depressed and without motivation to get her business going. So one of the things that we discovered as we went into what were her challenges, or what was stopping her from achieving the success that she knew that she can achieve, was that she found out that she would put off doing things that she needed to do a lot of times. For example, that's a big one that most of us have to deal with. We don't plan it, but it does happen. And so some of you might call it procrastination. The big classic thing of procrastination. So she did not plan to make the phone call. She did not plan to do the scheduling for connecting with clients, appointments. Whether it's in your business or personal life, you can relate to this. You fail to do the things that you need to do, not consciously, but unconsciously. For some reason, you can get yourself to doing things. And a lot of times, people find themselves that a lot of the things that stop you from achieving your goals is the fear of success, and the fear can masquerade in different ways. And so that's what we're going to be talking about in the next 4 weeks, and how can you find solutions so it can serve you instead of continuing to practice unsupportive habits that are not helping you to move forward and have the success that you need.
What I sort of got out of that, Ellen, was that even Kayla was going down the wrong road. So even if you were to help her and motivate her more, that doesn't necessarily mean that she would stop procrastinating. Correct?
Correct. Yes. Yes. So the most important thing is that the number one thing to fix any problem is that we must realize that we have a problem. And the next thing is going within and finding what is it exactly that we have ingrained in our subconscious that is stopping us, that is getting on our own way of getting what we want to get out of life, or what we know that we deserve to have in life.